You are listening to Fantha Tracks.
He's waiting.
Classic Star Wars and the collectibles they gave us. From vintage Star Wars to the modern era of the saga. This is Collecting Tracks. Here are your hosts, Richard Hutchinson and Andy Preston.
With the Mandalorian and Grogu film coming in May, are there any plans for a figure relating to it being released prior to the film, as will with preview figures in the past like the Mace Windu for episode 1, or are you having to keep everything secret until the film's out?
Well, I think a lot of stuff from the movie is out, just in the teaser and the trailer and stuff. So we've already seen a lot, which gives us some room to play. Don't have any news for you on things that are coming yet or when, but we have possibilities because of trailers coming out. Like there's room to play.
So it's chance you can get something
Yeah,
the film.
and I don't, off the top of my head, I don't know what our timing is for things, but we're doing figures in the movie.
Yeah. That's it. Right, one for you as a designer.
Yeah.
Out of all vehicles which haven't been done yet, in one form or another, what would you expect to be the most technically challenging to build?
Technically challenging.
And expanding that,
So-
what would you like to do that hasn't been done as a designer?
So there are two in my head. The Y-Wing and the AT-AT are the two in my head. They're both also some of my favorite vehicles from Star Wars. But I think they both have different technical challenges, especially the way I've been approaching vehicles in TVC lately, and where they're much higher detail and more authentic to the movies. I think doing the Y-Wing where it's so many pipes and different pieces and textures on that thing, it's super exposed, plumbing and all sorts of stuff, and doing that in a way that fits all our testing standards and a modern aesthetic, is durable but is also beautiful.
Yeah,
that one has some challenges in it that way, which I'm excited about if I can do that eventually. The AT-AT is another one where, like, if I could do an AT-AT, like, that's one where technical challenges there, just about like doing it kind of at scale with figures. That would be big.
It's going to be
Doing it so that the legs and stuff all have the right sort of detail and parts in them. I think there's some technical challenges in that one, and both of those are ones that I hope I can do eventually. No news on those. We're not, like, there's no plans for those, but I want to be clear on that. Like, these are things that are on my bucket list.
It's more.
It's my bucket list of figures.
To do,
So hopefully I can talk everybody else into joining me on those.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
All right, we're going on to retro now. We've got a three-part question here. What are the chances of seeing a release of a vehicle or beast?
There's not a zero chance, but there's nothing planned right now. My question back to the community is, like, is that something the community wants? Like, I hear rumblings about mini rigs. I hear rumblings about dewbacks that are recreations of Kenner things. Like, are new vehicles in retro style something that interests people? Like, what are the price thresholds that the group wants? Like, those sort of things. Like, what is it that would make the retro community respond in a way that would be exciting? I have thoughts on that. I don't want to give my thoughts away.
That's all right.
But I am curious what the community thinks on it. And like I said, it's not a zero chance that stuff happens. Like, retro's near and dear project for both Steve and I, and we as a company love how retro's performing and how the change to embracing more classic stuff and a more nostalgia-focused thing instead of new entertainment with retro feels right. Like, the community is responding really well to that, and I think that opens up more opportunities for us to invest heavier in it.
So that goes on to the next question almost. With retro refocused on original trilogy, will we continue to see the original 96 figures released, considering the last 6-pack was largely all new?
I think redoing, or like in my head, there's 2 categories. There's new, which is like Kenner could have done these but didn't, and that's what Grindin and CZ3 that we've sneak peeked at are both about. And then there are recreation figures, so it's taking original 96 or 97, depending on where you fall, and like there's plenty of debate on how many numbers or how many figures there were, but recreating those figures, like we understand, is still part of what people want to recreate or build collections of the original stuff. So it's totally something we'll continue to embrace and look at doing that.
So having a mix of both.
Yeah, and because I think it's about a balance. The last retro pack we had others previously that were more heavy focused on recreation. So trying to find the right balance of that, and I think Steve did a poll on his Instagram not too long ago, just asking people like what the ratio was, and like we see that data, we see just the chatter in the community, and trying to figure out what if we have a 6-pack is the way we do stuff, if that is the path forward. Like, is it one of those? Is it 2 of those?
You're pre-leading my next question already now.
For everything in one location, daily news, reviews, interviews, podcasts, video and social media feeds. Bookmark FanthaTracks.com for Star Wars news 24/7, 365.
Is the individual retro series sort of finished and it's all going to be 6-packs, or
I don't know.
would it be both?
I don't know. I don't have a clean answer for you. It's like the 6-pack thing is where we are with the current one, but that doesn't mean tomorrow it's the same.
Exactly.
And it will evolve. Whether it takes longer to evolve or shorter to evolve, I don't know. I don't know. Do we go to 12 packs? I don't know. And it's what makes the most meaningful and effective product to do more fun stuff with retro.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Reports have come that the new Darth Vader TIE Fighter has shown up without a sticker for the targeting computer as shown in the packaging art.
Yeah.
Was it meant to be included, or was it an error with the box picture?
It was definitely meant to be included. This one may be on me, just in the flurry of development stuff. Clearly, the sample we got in and photoed for the box had it. Like, the artwork's done, it was there. We're looking into, like, what happened there. And, like, full ownership of it may have been me missing that in one of the samples I signed off on. But we're trying to figure that out, and we'll be able to come back to the community fairly shortly with an answer from.
As I said, it's literally this week it's come up, and
I mean, the first, like, I saw it last night, and I came here first thing this morning, and I opened the one in the case, and I went, nope, no sticker, and I opened the one on display over there, I went, nope, no sticker. Okay.
So even the
but
ones
I think I
got.
have one on my desk that has a sticker. So it's supposed to be there.
Yeah, I even went back to watch the presentation you done revealing it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't shown in that.
Yeah, I don't think we ever shot down in that one. So, but that model from that reveal, I think, is the model that we shot the photography up to the packaging. So
that's probably the one with the sticker.
It's probably, So, but yeah, more on that. We owe the community an answer there, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's right. Right, last one. Yeah. Are you still planning to slowly release the missing vintage collection versions of the original? We asked 96, but you might say 97.
Well, we did Blue Snaggletooth in vintage, so that checks off that guy. The original 96 is still something we look at every time we're working on a line. And when I build we call it a visual line plan, but it's how we look at the year of the product. And when I build out a selection of characters, like, we're constantly throwing on a little 96 dot on the corner of ones that check that box for us. It's not a principal driver of the choices we're making, but it's a factor in those decisions. And if an original 96 figure lines up and complements something in new entertainment, or in a story, a broader story we're telling, like, then it's a good time to do that. So it's mean, do I think we're going to get to every original 96? It's probably unlikely, but it's not.
It's going to take a long time.
It's going to take a while. Yeah, some of those characters are a little obscure, and it's like, and and I think part of the discussion, like we were saying on the whether it's 96 or not, it's like, well, okay, there are probably people that want the Max Rebo band at some point. Does the Max Rebo band, like that's not 96ers?
Yet. Yeah.
Are they going to check a box
That
for people?
That was another question for possible either vintage collection or retro. Someone asked about Max Rebo band.
Yeah, a recreation of the Max Rebo band. Yeah,
so.
Yeah. They're all fair questions, and the real answer is I don't know, because like things are in flux and we're still figuring it out. But they're not, like, the possibility is not zero on any of them. And I think we've said that before. It's like nothing's off the table. So we're looking at having some really great fun in 2027. But like,
you're planning that far ahead already.
Yeah, 2026 development is mostly wrapped, and 27 is we've got movies, we've got all sorts of fun stuff coming.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's fun.
So thanks for listening to Collecting Tracks. If you want to be part of the action, stay updated on all the latest Star Wars news, visit fanthatracks.com or check out the free Fantha Tracks app through the App Store to follow us on your mobile device. You can reach out to us and send in your listeners' questions by emailing radio@fanthatracks.com. Comment, like and share on any of our social media feeds @FanthaTracks, and be sure to subscribe, leave a review, preferably a 5-star one, on Amazon Music, Audible, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or your podcatcher or smart speaker of choice. And as always, thanks to James Semple for composing the Fantha Tracks intro, Andy Lythe for our Collecting Tracks open music, and Mark Daniel and Vanessa Marshall for our voiceovers. Remember to tune in to Good Morning Tatooine, live Sunday evenings at 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern and 1 p.m. Pacific on Facebook and YouTube. Check out Fantha Tracks Radio Friday evenings at 7 p.m. UK time for new episodes of the Fantha from Down Under, Planet Leia, Desert Planet Discs, Start Your Engines, Collecting Tracks and Cannon Fodder, and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. UK time for your weekly episode of Making Tracks.
Coming up next on Fantha Tracks Radio, it's Making Tracks.